going to go to the Jets probably, right? All these personnel people have been telling me for 3 years. He would have gone number one as a freshman. He would have been the number one pick 3 years ago. He would have been drafted out of high school. Somebody put him on a scout team. He was that good. The gap between him, and you've watched him play this year, and Justin Fields is huge. And Justin Fields is good. But this is John Elway. This is Andrew Luck. And we don't make that commentary very much on quarterbacks. We never talked about a quarterback out of college like John Elway before John Elway. I never talked about a college quarterback like Andrew Luck before Andrew Luck. Okay, this is the third quarterback in my life that's a can't miss, will overcome even average to mediocre coaching, right? Bad coaching, he'll overcome it. Justin Fields will not. So this morning, the Jets have a dilemma on their hands. What do we do with the number 2 pick? Because, the Jets already have 2 firsts, a second, and 2 thirds. So if you look at who is drafting now in the top 15 picks, I think there's 4 teams that will strongly consider getting a quarterback. And Joy and I will tell you this over and over. The closer you get to the draft, the crazier the teams get about quarterback. Remember, we're always talking ourselves out of quarterbacks, and then Jordan Love, the Packers move up to get him. That's just the way the draft works, is that people go crazy. They move up to get quarterbacks, and the closer you get to a draft, so it's like everybody's wedding. Oh, let's not spend too much money. The closer you get to the wedding, well, we don't want to have a bad photographer, and you got to have flowers. Pretty soon when you look up, you got a gigantic bill. Weddings and drafts, the closer you get, the more you spend. So you look at this. Carolina at 4 could move up and give the Jets. They'll give them a first-round pick or more. Then you go down, okay, Falcons may not. Dolphins have 2. Warriors won't, Giants won't. Lions, San Francisco would. Denver's going to consider it. Minnesota, New England. So I think 4 out of 15 teams, Patriots, Vikings, Broncos, Carolina, maybe 9, maybe 5, they're going to get a quarterback. And they're going to spend something for it. I mean, hell, the Jets gave up 3 second-round picks, I think it was, to get a quarterback in Sam Darnold, right? So the Jets already have all these picks. They're going to get multiple picks. Sam Darnold is still cheap. And now the job, because you're not getting Trevor Lawrence, is not as attractive. You're not going to get Urban Meyer now. You're not going to get an Urban Meyer, even if it's an Ohio State quarterback. You're not going to get Urban Meyer for Justin Fields and Sam Darnold. You're not going to get Lincoln Riley. You're not going to get Brian Daboll, the offensive coordinator for the Bills. He's going to have his choice of jobs. It's not as attractive a job now. So are you sure I'm going to go with Justin Fields, who I've watched play 4 times this year, and 3 of 4, I'm like, Ohio State's got way better personnel than Northwestern. I'm not sure. And my personnel people are saying, there's no guarantees with Justin Fields. Big question. You're not going to get as good a coach. The Jets can get more picks, keep Darnold, got a capable GM. What if somebody gave you a first and a second, and now you have the Jets 3 firsts and 2 seconds and 2 thirds, and then you get another number 1 next year, or somebody gives you a first and a starting corner who's a high-level player. I talked to one GM yesterday who said, I wouldn't want a ton of picks. I'd want 1 great pick and a starter somewhere. I don't want too many. I don't want to have 8 guys and give my new head coach 8 kids. I wouldn't mind having a starting great corner and a first-round pick, so you can move up 9 spots. So the world's changed on this thing. I think it's a big gap between, all right, Trevor Lawrence, you're going to get an Urban Meyer-level guy, or a Brian Daboll, a great coordinator. That's a different conversation than Justin Fields, Sam Darnold. Sam's still cheap. A lot of cap space. A bunch of picks with Sam. The new GM, Joe Douglas, had a very good draft last year. Can he do it again? I don't know. I think I start looking around and everything changed. Maybe the Jets won't have leverage. Maybe Carolina says, we're not willing to do what you want to do. We'll stay with Teddy Bridgewater. We're almost winning with Teddy now with a bad defense and a rebuild. So I thought it was more than just losing Trevor Lawrence. I think it became a massive dilemma for the New York Jets. This morning, what would I do? I think I'd keep Sam Darnold. If somebody came and gave me a starting high-end corner to solve one of my problems, and I got another first-round pick and a third, and that's what somebody's going to do. I mean, folks, I was looking at this morning. Philadelphia gave up 5 picks 4 years ago to move up. You're kidding yourself if you don't think an NFL team, as we get close to the draft, is not going to move up and give 3 or 4 picks. This is we've watched this over and over and over again. They're going to start fight. Listen, if you don't have a quarterback in this league, Bill Belichick lost again. If you don't have the right guy at quarterback, Belichick got fired. Belichick's won 43% of his games. So to me this morning, I think I keep Sam Darnold. Get more picks. Keep building the fortress up. And then in 1 year, if Darnold's not what you think, you've rebuilt the O-line, you got a starting corner, you got multiple picks. I mean, that's the way I look at it. Unless somebody just, what you tell me? Am I nuts on this? Justin Fields, you watched them against Northwestern. I'm not rebooting the franchise for that. Now, if he comes out this week against, in 10 days or whatever, against Clemson, and Justin Fields chops it up and chops Clemson up, maybe I have a different opinion. This morning, I keep Darnold. That's what I do. I keep Darnold. Coming up next, Colin, what do you make of Baker Mayfield? Colin, Baker Mayfield is really good. Why don't you talk about it? I will. Next, Colin right, Colin wrong, top of next hour. Will you ever wonder what an extra mile, where it really goes? I'll tell you where it goes. Mercedes-Benz vans. Yeah, that's what an extra mile looks like. They've gone the extra mile. They have multiple vans. Mercedes-Benz Sprinter, Mercedes-Benz Metris, each built for your lifestyle. Do you play hard? What's your lifestyle like? Travel a lot? These have MBUX voice command technology for weather and directions. Right now, Fox Sports Radio has the ultimate tailgate rig sweepstakes. You should see what we're giving away. I just shot a video for it Friday. Oh, my God. It's unbelievable. Go to foxsportsradio.com. Check it out. An upfitted Mercedes-Benz Sprinter van. Equipped TVs, wood pellet grill from Rectech Grills. Mercedes-Benz van, some equipment described is optional. The sweepstake ends January 24th of next year. January 24th. Get on it. foxsportsradio.com, Mercedes-Benz vans.